Hello everybody, this is Havoc with a little bit of a different video than the standard. As most of you have seen by now, it is not really in my channel objectives to be overtly negative. I give my honest opinions on mechanics and aspects of games in my reviews, but I have never really created a video for the sole purpose of calling out something solely negative in nature and focusing on it. But today I cannot help but do so. The Treaties and Treachery system is a hot topic and one that has caused immense frustration in myself, the content creators of Total War, as well as the community, which is a big reason why I want to address it in its own video. Hopefully this can be fixed, hopefully it is being fixed, and though I am but a small and humble channel, I'm offering some solutions to fix it. As always, let's dive in. This past weekend, while working on other various campaigns, 3 of them were derailed by what I will call the Treaties and Treachery system in Total War 3 Kingdoms. Treachery is a great mechanic in my opinion. We finally have a number tied to how untrustworthy a faction is based on their breaking diplomatic agreements and warmongering. And no one can doubt that the treaty system is much more evolved than in previous Total War games. But in creating this combined system, Creative Assembly has also spawned an extremely BS diplomacy system with regards to how vassals are treated. Let's take a look at the clip on the screen. I'm mid to late game in my Gongsun Zan campaign, and Tao Ying is my vassal. The Kingdom of Wu has just declared war on him, and Tao Ying is naturally requesting my help. If I accept, I receive a -10 to my treachery because I signed both a non-aggression and a trade agreement with the Kingdom of Wu not 5 turns before this scene. However, rejecting to aid in defending my vassal also receives a -10 treachery since I'm not supporting my vassal, not to mention that Tao Ying would declare independence and I'd lose him as a vassal. So either I'm treacherous for defending my vassal and going against the aggressor, or I'm treacherous for going against my vassal. And for anyone who's played long enough and gathered enough treachery rating, you know it's pretty much game over and no one deals with you for a very long time. The problem with what you just saw is that the Treaties and Treachery system has no repercussions for the AI faction as the aggressor, at least none that we can see visibly. The Kingdom of Wu does not appear to receive any treachery because he's not declaring war on me specifically, he's declaring war on a vassal he may or may not have had any previous diplomatic dealings with. And as you saw in the clip, it's not only a treachery rating I'm dealing with, it's massive diplomatic opinions of me no matter which way I choose. And it doesn't end there. Let's flip the tables. In a previous campaign, of which I unfortunately have no footage of, I was giving Cao Cao a right beating as Liu Bei, as he well deserved. Before I could strangle a piece out of him, he vassalized under Yuan Shao. Under what I believe in the Treaties and Treachery system, if I declare war on Cao Cao anyways, Yuan Shao should get all the treachery and I'll be okay. False. Not only would I get treachery for declaring on Cao Cao since I'm breaking a peace agreement with him, I'd get even more treachery because I have a non-aggression and a trade agreement with Yuan Shao. I was completely screwed and 100% denied the vengeance I was seeking because I expected it to work the way it works for the AI. I will preface this section by saying this. The solution I have may not be the best, but I doubt it's the worst. And I will say that while we haven't heard anything about a fix from Creative Assembly, it does not mean they are not working on it. This system is complicated, and the coding involved to actually fix this mess cannot be simple, easy, or quickly fixed. The most simple solution in my mind is to treat all vassals as though they are under their master. Obvious, I know, but it needs to be said. When dealing with other factions' vassals, I have a very limited set of actions I can take with them, and any more complicated actions require me to deal with that vassal's master. The same should go for the AI dealing with my own vassals. Declaring war on a vassal should be treated as declaring war with me directly, meaning that the AI should take breaking previous treaties and agreements into consideration as though they are breaking them with me, and the effect of treachery should 100% go on the aggressor, not the defender. Another solution is to not have the vassal immediately declare independence on rejection. Understanding that as the vassal's master, you gave your word you would defend them, it would be convenient if you had a mission countdown of say 5 turns to declare war on the vassal's aggressor, or then independence will be declared. This would give the player time to react. They could close up other wars, you could move armies, you could prepare defenses. Initially rejecting to defend your vassal would give a pretty big hit to all of your vassal's opinions of you, but the sooner you declare war, the more you could save face and generate less of a negative opinion. It would almost present a risk versus reward scenario that could provide a unique depth to the vassal system. Lastly, this one's short and plays more to the sinister playstyles out there. If a faction wants to declare war on one of your vassals, they ask you, and it becomes a negotiating scenario like some other treaties. It might be worth the treachery of rejecting a one region vassal if the aggressor is going to give you a lot of money, maybe some territory, or even food. Let the Chaos Gods reign a little bit, so at least it's worth your trouble to either defend or forsake your vassals. To conclude this quick video, the Treaties and Treachery system is just flat broken. I think Creative Assembly purposefully developed the system to work like it does now, but I do not really believe that they expected this type of consistent negative outcome. I do understand why it works this way, but that doesn't mean it works correctly. I do really hope that this gets worked out in a future patch, though again I don't expect to happen soon, as this isn't an easy fix and will undoubtedly need balancing like any other mechanic in the game. Let me know your thoughts on the subject in the comment section down below. Just as I created some constructive feedback to something I feel negatively in the game, I ask that your comments reflect something constructive as well. It is not my intention to create a sinkhole of crap and negativity with this sensitive subject, just bringing to light something that desperately needs adjusting to an overall fantastic game. Be sure to rate the video, subscribe, and tick the bell so you're always up to date with my channel. Check out my Discord to join the community, my Patreon for ways to support the channel, and Games Planet for your video game needs. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.